Jalen Williams, the number 12 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, headed to Oklahoma City, and I know Thunder fans are so excited to see you in that jersey for the first time, and I have to imagine this is such a special, surreal moment for you. What was it like when you heard the commissioner call your name?
I mean, it's surreal, going through that whole thing. I don't even remember last time I cried. So to, kind of cry tears of joy is just, that's a new experience for me in its own. And, just kind of see how happy my folks were too is just, you kind of got to be in it to really understand it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. I mean, you know all of the effort, the hard work that you've put in over the course of this time, but, family taking you to basketball practices and all of the things that they've done over the course of the years to help you get to this position, just your level of gratitude right now.
I mean, I love them. I mean, I tell them that often. And I think that I take a lot of pride in that, just making sure I tell them that and they're not taken for granted. So I'm happy that I get to share this big moment with them.
Your thoughts on heading to Oklahoma City and what you've learned about the organization so far?
I mean, I'm super excited. They just have a historic kind of background. I mean, they've had a lot of good players come in and a lot of good teams. And I'm kind of excited to be a part of this upbringing that they got going on. So
this Thunder team is so versatile. A lot of guys that are around your size, very switchy ability to do a lot of different things on the floor. How do you fit into that mix?
I think you kind of said it perfect, kind of being able to be a Swiss Army knife and move around and be able to guard different positions and play different positions. And I'm kind of excited because that's kind of the way the NBA is moving to, where it's positionless. Like they just got Chet, who's 7 foot and can kind of play everywhere. So I'm really excited to kind of be a part of that.
Yeah, you're very familiar with Chet. What's that going to be like as you hit the plane with him tomorrow to head to OKC?
I mean, it'll be cool. Obviously we're competing against each other twice a year in the WCC, so it's cool to finally be on the other end and get to play with him.
Yeah, one thing you've talked about, sort of the Thunder and its reputation. One thing that sticks out is the competitive level, just that kind of nastiness, that fight. How do you think that you're going to be able to kind of meld with that, and what do you think about yourself just in terms of being a competitor?
I think it's a competitor's paradise. I'm really looking forward to being able to go at people and them come back at me. So I'm ecstatic to go against obviously the 1% of the NBA. So.
And then offensively, your shooting numbers really skyrocketed. You hit almost 40% of your threes this past year. As you look at the playmakers that the Thunder already has, guys like Josh Giddey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just your thoughts on being able to kind of fit into that mix and knock down shots for this team.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, when you play with guys like that, it makes the game easy. All you kind of do is got to catch and shoot. So I'm looking forward to kind of gelling with them and figuring out where I fit in.
Last thing for you, I know we'll get to talk to you probably on Saturday back in Oklahoma City, but you get a chance to maybe take a breath here tonight after all of this whirlwind process is done. What's the next 24 hours going to be like with you and your family and friends?
Just sit down and probably take a nap or go to bed, and kind of just soak all this in. And then, like you said, I'll be on a plane.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Jalen. Welcome to OKC.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
Yep.